Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel again with another video. So today's video is going to be on 3 books. First, I just want to do a little bit of talking. So found that this year goals and setting my goals and achievements have been helping me. So when I was in 5 and below, I came across 2 books that were about setting your goals, and this is actually the first one. So this one is called You Go Girl, and it was $5. I'm just kind of gonna read a little bit of the pages so y'all can get a glimpse of what this book is about and how it helps me. I will tell you that. Okay, so I'm gonna read chapter 1 and the first page, which is Goal Setting 101. A goal is something you have some control over. Things you can control, your behavior. Things you cannot control, literally anything else. You're probably thinking, what's the point? The point is that although goal setting may seem like an abstract concept, at least to us, there is a right way to set goals and a wrong way. If you've had trouble achieving goals in the past, it might be because you weren't actually setting real goals to begin with. Let's go over what goals are and what they aren't. Basically, any goal that relies on other people for external factors in order to be achieved is not a good goal. Your goals are set by you, so you should be controlling the factors. Basically, the book just tells you the wrong way to set goals, the right way to set goals. So it's like a chart that is supposed to help you be able to list your goals in the right way, obviously. It's called SMART goals, and they have the S stands for specific, so you want to make specific goals for yourself. Measurable, you want to make sure that the time is actually, measurable. Like sometimes we come up with these big goals and we're thinking we can, let's see, we want to get a new car and we don't set the time, as in measurable timing for us to be able to get the car, because in order to get the car, of course, we have to find a nice job, we have to save, and we have to budget. Okay, so achievable, you want to make sure your goals, the goals that you're setting for yourself, are achievable, basically. That's kind of self-explanatory. You want to make sure that you can achieve them, make sure that you're willing to do the work, make sure that these goals are realistic. You're going to make sure that they make sense, they're not far-fetched. Just make sure that you schedule, make routines, and set times of when you want to get it done. And yeah, basically that's what this book is. I'll just go over some of the goals that I had wrote in the workbook, because there's a place where you can write what you're thinking, and it's called the brain dump. So then these are going to be things that you can just basically you're brainstorming. So I know I wanted to exercise. I actually wanted to make me a skincare regimen. I listed that I wanted to create more journal books because I love journaling. One of the reasons that I love journaling is because it helps me get my thoughts out. Everything that I'm thinking in my head gets so jumbled up sometimes, and I have to write things down to remember it so I won't forget. And sometimes it's just peaceful to be able to, have that conversation when you're writing with yourself and write letters to yourself. So those things help me. I actually had to go to just basically start my business plan and start investing in my business plan and drinking more water. So that's just some things, yeah, I'm not gonna go over all of these because it's a lot. This workbook, because I feel like it's an organized way to be able to list your goals in a way that makes sense, because I never even thought about end reflection. There's this part where you make it to the end where you write things and reflect on anything that you achieved, reflect on your goals, what you did to get there. There's a gratitude log for just being grateful, So each day I just sit down and I try to do a little bit of some of the workbook. It's kind of hard with 2 kids, being that they're young and babies. So yeah, whenever I find time, I use my goal setting workbook. So I do recommend this book, and like I said, it's from 5 and below for $5. What more can you ask for? So the next book we're going to talk about is this book, and it's called Life Goals. So I'm just going to skim through. This one is a lot different than the one that I just showed for the goal setting book. The difference is this one is more, it doesn't have any things to read that much. So it's basically just lists. For instance, if I can show y'all this one, I might just insert a video clip of the pages, but this one has a list of like this week. So it tells you like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. This one is just more like a calendar book. So it's the same thing, but just more like a list. So this one, it's just straight to the point. Everything is like calendar based, and they have a slot where it says go getter. So you're gonna just write your deadline, your due date, and you can write the action steps. So this one is more, like I said, straight to the point, and it reminds me of a planner. So this one is more like planner vibes. The other one is more like a guidebook. Reading is very therapeutic, so I love reading. So that's why I feel like I'm more fascinated by the first one than the second one, because I love that I can just read, understand, and I don't know, it just keeps me grounded. Now y'all, this is my baby, y'all. This is my baby. I just started collecting crystals, and that's what I'm going to be showing y'all in this video, my crystal collection. This book, y'all, it's called The Crystal Directory, and it has 100 crystals for positive manifestation. If you do not know what manifestation is, please check out my manifestation video. I previously did a video where I break down what manifestation is, how to control your thoughts to get what you want. You want to remain positive. So everything is detailed in that video. This book, I was so excited because y'all, you can't beat that. $5, come on. $5, that's awesome. The book has, basically, it has these vivid, beautiful pictures, and it tells you like the basics and the details of each crystal and what they're used for. So I like that, because when I go shopping for crystals, my first time in the store, y'all, I was kind of confused because there's so many crystals, y'all, like, and they're used for things like love, attracting money. It just helps you with your vibrations, and this book explains that. So there's a slot where it says like, what are crystals, and it definitely goes in detail to let you know like what it, you know, you can use it for jewelry, how to use it. It even tells you like legends and history, like about ancient Egypt. If you can see this picture here, it tells you like the legends and where it originated from and what they were used for by different goddesses, and rituals and everything. Now these also, like, it's just very detailed. They talk about protective stones for protection. They actually let you know some of them are considered to be more magical, and they tell you the properties and different minerals that's inside different crystals, and just tell you from like the Greeks and Egyptians. And it gives you like the usage, like here it says protection, healing, divination, and magic. So they even tell you how to align the crystals on your body. It's like shapes where they give you show you like the shapes of the crystals. There's different shapes, and I mean, some of these pictures are so beautiful. Can y'all see that? I don't know if y'all study your chakras, but it lets you know how to use these crystals for that as well. Now, not too many people are big on zodiac signs as much as other people. Some people don't believe in it, but I do, because like every time I read something, a book or information telling me about my sign, which I'm a Taurus, everything seems to be accurate. So that's when I got heavy into learning more about different signs. And there's a chart here. So this chart actually shows each crystal and what's your crystal. So I'm a Taurus, and on the chart it says emerald. So my stone would be an emerald. And yeah, like, I think that that's awesome, because if you have to do readings for people, and someone close to you just tells you their sign, and you want to let them know which crystal is more powerful and very attractive to their sign, you would pull up this chart and it'll just help you. So I think that that's beautiful that they have that included. It's very informative. Like, this book is just the best. It tells you, it even has a part where it tells you how to cleanse your crystals. It tells you how to care for your crystals. It's just so much. Like, I want to go through the whole book, you guys, but it's just so much. So yeah, This is one of the best books that I've ever came across in 5 and below. And like I said, it's just $5. Like, so if y'all ever pass through a 5 and below, definitely I recommend checking out the books, because Amazon do have a couple of workbooks, but not as like cheap for $5, you know. Like, this is probably one of the greatest finds, and something that I just look forward to having and going through on a daily basis when I mean, these are obviously a lot of crystals, so I don't know everything by heart, but it's definitely a helpful tool for when I'm going on hunts for crystals. I can just slip this in my purse, or buy my crystals, bring it home, and read through this guide. For the other thing that I'm supposed to be doing this video about is basically showing you all my crystals, and letting you know where can you find crystals. So there's different places. Okay, so let's start with Etsy. Etsy is a great place to find crystals. Amazon is another place to find crystals. If you have a metaphysical store in your area, that is also a great place to find crystals. So many places to find crystals. For me though, I feel like the best is going to a local store in your area, because you can actually, I feel like you can just feel like there's just like, I don't know, once you ever like step foot inside of a metaphysical store, you will remember these words and understand what I'm saying. When you go inside of the store, there's just a whole bunch of crystals, and it's just something about like there'll be like a bowl of like 20-30 crystals, and it's something about like one out the bunch that'll just like, it's like, I don't know, it's like you feel the energy of it, and you'll just pick whichever one that's for you. So I just like that versus just ordering and opening the package. It just doesn't seem, you know, it goes through different hands, and when you just go inside of the metaphysical shop, you're looking and you're finding one and just picking it. So it's a bit more personal for me when you go inside of the store. So yeah, but if you are not able to find a store, definitely just go on Amazon. So I keep my crystals in this clear kit. So I brought this kit for $1, y'all, at Dollar Tree. They're typically by the arts and crafts section, so I found this, and I don't know, I just thought it was pretty cool, and it'll be awesome if I can just use it for storage. So this is just like a bead, like just a rock. I don't know what it's called yet, y'all. I'm still learning, but I actually got this piece from a metaphysical store. This one, the clear quartz, I believe. I got this from a metaphysical store also. This, y'all, if you know what this is, you can comment down below, because it reminds me of like the salt rock, but I'm not sure. But I got this from metaphysical store also. A couple of these are rocks that I actually found by my mother's house, y'all. There's this area where we would go pick rocks up, and I found a bunch of beautiful ones. This was from there. This little piece here. Also this little one. So they're like smaller. So that is just some of the crystals and rocks from my collection. I am still building a collection as we speak, so I may not have more than others, but I have a great amount, a substantial amount to, you know, it serves its purpose. So yeah, you guys, if you made it through this video, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the support. If you have any questions that I can help you with, feel free to leave it down below in the description box. Make sure you tap that notification bell too, so you can be alert whenever your girl do a new video, because I'm basically trying to get in the habit of being consistent, and also every time I drop a video, I just want to make sure that you guys are learning something from this video, because I don't know, I've learned a lot, so I feel like why keep the knowledge to myself? You know, your girl want to share it, so I'm just trying to spread some knowledge out there. It's so much better to have a connection with something, a hobby or a collection, even if it's not crystals. The reason why I do look forward to my crystals and I love the crystals is because internally I feel like they help you deep down within your soul, because they are all used once you learn about the different abilities and you harness like power and just you use your crystals to meditate and build a connection with them and just use them daily, or I don't know, I just find it very awesome. You can even use it for I know sometimes I see people when they're giving themselves a spiritual bath or doing a self-care video, they'll have different crystals laid out, so it's just a pleasant sight and something that I connect to. And I just want to say subscribe and slay all day, period.